here is the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you very much indeed. Welcome to Blockbusters yet again, in which we'll be introducing you to two new contestants in just a moment. But first of all, something very important to our reigning champion, Peter, as he enters his second gold run. How do you feel, Peter? Confident?
Yes.
You think a little more confident than the first time round,
Yes.
I think. OK. The gold run's all important, particularly the second one, because already he's won a marvellous cassette radio. He's got £140 to his credit. So, Peter, without further ado, everybody knows the rules. Let us put you on the hot spot. Peter, of course, the thing to remember is you must make that goal-to-goal connection across the board in 60 seconds or less. If you don't make the connection, you get £10 for every correct answer, nonetheless. And we take the timing from the moment you tell me which of those letters in the left-hand column you want to start with. It's all yours.
CDL.
Nickname of Richard I.
Coeur de Lion.
Correct.
TPS.
Famous archaeological forgery.
Pass. LG.
Coventry's famous equestrian.
Lady Godiva.
Correct.
DG.
Plays a bent trumpet.
Pass. FTG.
Made Prussia into a powerful state.
Pass. TB.
Cavernous phenomenon of the 60s.
Pass. LOTL.
LOTR. Final recipient of Excalibur.
Lady of the Lake.
Correct.
GP.
1 becomes 3, becomes 9, becomes 27, and so on. Well, the time's up. A round of applause nonetheless, I think. Don't you? A brave attempt. My goodness me, as you can see, you passed on 4. You got 3 correct, which means you get £30, Peter. Very hard luck indeed. Let's quickly run over the ones you didn't get. We start with TPS, famous archaeological forgery, the Piltdown Skull. DG, plays a bent trumpet. You have to be a jazz player for that. Dizzy Gillespie. FTG, made Prussia into a powerful state. Frederick the Great, of course. And a cavernous phenomenon of the 60s. Cavernous was the operative word. That was the Beatles. And we play another session of Blockbusters. Well, time, of course, to meet a new couple of contestants. They're going to challenge Peter, our champion, who's in fine fettle in the main game. It remains to be seen whether he can keep his standard up. He was last time we were with him. So let's meet Jonathan and Andrew, both welcome to Blockbusters. Did you have to come far for it? Where do you come from?
We come from Walsall,
From
near
Walsall?
Birmingham. Yes,
And you both go to the same school, of course.
that's right.
Which one's that?
Queen Mary's Grammar School.
Queen Mary's Grammar School in Walsall. Now, I doubt whether you've both got exactly the same interests. What are your interests first, Jonathan?
I like walking and archaeology and football.
Walking, archaeology and football. Well, that's a mixed trio. What about you, Andrew?
I like keeping fit, running and listening to music and reading a lot.
What kind of music? Any particular kind?
Pop music, rock music especially.
Only asked because, as we've said so often in this programme, the interests of the contestants sometimes tie in fact, very often tie in with some of the major prizes a little later on. Right, first game now of a set of 3. Let's start afresh, as the board tells us A is waiting to be asked. So, fingers on the buttons. Everybody can answer, of course, any of those questions. Here we go. What A was known as the Scourge of God, King of the Huns? Yes, that's Peter.
Attila.
Attila is correct. Good start. What's the next one?
R, please.
Sorry?
R, please.
R, yes. Here we go. What R was the surname of Diana, who sang with the Supremes? Yes, Peter.
Ross.
Ross, they all knew that. Peter got there first. Is it going to be another one of those games, we ask ourselves? Where's the third?
L, please.
L at the top to make that connection. What L was the physician who became an apostle and saint? Yes, that's Andrew.
Luke.
Luke is correct. Well blocked. Your choice, Andrew.
K, please.
K. Here we go, on the left-hand side. What K means to work up bread dough? And that's Jonathan.
Need.
Need is right. Well done. Well, we've each had a go at it, and it's your choice.
I, please.
I. Here we go. What eye is 1/24th part of 2 feet? Yes, Peter?
Inch.
Inch is correct. Well done. And the next one.
U, please.
U. What U did Mrs. Thatcher promise not to do? Yes, Peter?
Unemployment.
Not unemployment. Now, I can see why he said that, but it's not unemployment. I must give the question again to Jonathan and Andrew. What U did Mrs. Thatcher promise not to do? Hand up if you know. No, they don't? U-turn. It's a U-turn, of course. Yes, I know. Well, let's go for another one. What U is a German submarine? Yes, Jonathan.
U-boat.
U-boat is correct, yes. OK, where next?
O, please.
O, you're going down the bottom right-hand corner with this one. What O is a gemstone which comes in varieties... Yes, Andrew.
Onyx.
Not onyx. Complete question to Peter. What O is a gemstone which comes in varieties called fire and black?
Opal.
Opal is right. Well done. Well, spread all over the board. Where do you want to go next, Peter?
S, please.
S. What S is a person who gets blamed for everything? Yes, they all go for the button. Peter gets there first.
Scapegoat.
Scapegoat is correct. Well done. And that flashing light means there's one unit to go to make that connection, which could be blocked by the other two. What's it going to be?
C, please.
C. Here we go. What sea is the largest of the West Indies? Yes, Jonathan.
Cuba.
Cuba is correct. Well blocked. And your choice?
M, please.
M, right. What M was an English field marshal who became a... Yes, Jonathan.
Montgomery.
Montgomery is correct. Well interrupted. We didn't need the rest of the question, so that flashing light means there's a chance for you to make that connection with what particular letter?
D, please.
D, and it's a chance for you to block, Peter. What D comes before fight, tired, and rose? All go for it. Jonathan gets there.
Dog.
Dog is right. That's Blockbuster. Wow, that connection right across the board there. Terribly well done by our opponents. They've come in and they've swept the board in the first game. Will they do it with the second or the third? Let's see, shall we? As we all prepare for the second game in the round of three. And indeed, of course, our champion, our reigning champion, has to get this round to stay in the match. So let's see the board. That's it. Those are the letters they're going to have to contend with. And we start with the letter G. OK, here we go. What G is a fruit, also called a pomelo or shaddock or pamplemousse? Yes, Peter?
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit is right. Well done. Where next?
H, please.
H, going straight down the board to try and do what he did once before. What H means greatly in excess of the speed of sound? Time's up. Hypersonic was the fairly lengthy answer to that one. Let's go for another H. What H is the low-growing berry-bearing shrub that gave its name to Mark Twain's Finn? Andrew?
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry is right, yes. Well done. Right, one all. Where next?
L, please.
L for you. What L was a leader of the English Reformation and was... Yes, Andrew.
Luther.
No, Andrew. Sorry about that. The whole question to Peter. What L was the leader of the English Reformation and was burnt with Ridley in 1555?
Latimer.
Latimer's right. Well done. And the next one.
N, please.
N. What N is an inert gas, which is sometimes... And that's Andrew.
Neon.
Neon is right, too. Well done. Yours, Andrew?
S, please.
S, after a little consultation there, which they're allowed to do. What S was made to take the fizz out of champagne? I like this one. Yes, Andrew, just in time.
Seltzer.
No, afraid not. We just got within the limit there, so let's give the question to Peter. What S was made to take the fizz out of champagne? No, out of time. Swizzle stick was the answer. See why I like it? Swizzle stick, we go for another S. What S is the blunt end of a ship? Yes, Andrew.
Stern.
Stern it is, yes. What's the next choice?
U, please.
U. Here we go. What U is a bone in the forearm? Yes, Peter?
Ulnar.
Ulnar is right. And the next one, please.
P, please.
P. Here it is. What P is the French writer of the Tales of Mother Goose? Yes, Peter?
Pascal.
No. The question in full again to the other team. What P is the French writer of the Tales of Mother Goose? Perrault is the answer. And we take another P. I pulled a Q out a moment ago, that's why I replaced it. Here we are, P. What P is the fruit traditionally served with Melba sauce? Yes, Jonathan.
Peach.
Yes, it is, peach. Correct. Which complicates the board even further. Where are you going now?
B, please.
B. All right, what B are the large stretches of fresh water in Norfolk? That's Andrew.
Broads.
Broads is correct, yes. And you've got a chance to get across that board, to make that connection left to right, and indeed to win 2 games out of 3. You've got one chance now, Peter, to stop them. Which letter?
T, please.
T, this is it, people. What T goes before mark, water, and way? And that's Peter.
Tide.
Tide is right, well done. Now, Peter, what do you want next?
D, please.
You want D, and we can give it to you. Here it is. What D is diesel oil for road vehicles? Yes, Peter.
Derv.
Derv is correct, too. Now, your chance to make that connection, and the opponent's chance, that's Jonathan and Andrew, to block. Which letter do you want?
I, please.
I is the obvious one. That's the one you've gone for. Listen carefully. What I is the space between the stars? Yes, Andrew.
Interstellar.
Interstellar is correct. Well done. You look very doubtful about that one. Where's the next one?
W, please.
W? Okay. Here we go. What W was the 17-year-old who played for Ireland in the 1982 Soccer World Cup? And that's Jonathan.
Whiteside.
Whiteside, Norman Whiteside. Yes, correct. You're within 1 unit of making that connection again. What's it going to be?
A, please.
A? It's a more torturous way across the board I've never seen. But here we go. What A is a Chinese medical treatment that consists, Peter?
Acupuncture.
Acupuncture is correct. And that's Blockbuster. Well, 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 1 game all. This means that they're both in. It's always a good point to get to in the match because it means that we can play the third, the decider game, and see who's going to go for that gold run, whether it'll be Peter going for his third one or whether it'll be Jonathan and Andrew going for their first. We won't find out for just a moment because we're leaving you, but we'll be back soon.
Congratulations, 82. You're straight on through to the next round.
Time to get your savings sorted. With a Moneybox Cash ISA, you can earn a great rate and save up to £20,000 a year tax-free. Download Moneybox today.
At Wren, we're making your great renovation a reality. With up to 60% off fully built kitchen units. And up to 7 years interest-free credit. Plus, in our big spring shake-up, save over £750 on a cooker boiling water tap. This is luxury for all. Affordable for all. So come on, Britain. The big spring shake-up ends soon.
Rimmel's future of mascara is here. Our first Wonder Bond Serum Mascara with Biotin Complex. Instantly revitalizes lashes in 1 swipe for longer, healthier looking lashes. With 350% more volume. New Wonder Bond Serum Mascara from Rimmel London. Live the London look.
With O2, get our unlimited data SIM and pay £0 for 3 months. Then, under £33 a month. Go on, treat yourself. O2, see what you can do.
In an hour, half an hour.
Looking for more space? Follow the tiger. From living space to working space, storage space, gardening space, and more. Find your perfect space at tigersheds.com.
Our pets have been right by us. With Bella and Duke Raw Pet Food, we thank them. For 50% off your first box, order online at Bella and Duke.
Which would you gift? 1 mini break or 3? From Woucher. Woucher. Shop now. Give wow.
In 1908, we made cleaning your home fast and easy. Now, we're doing it again with the new Hoover Upright Vacuum Cleaner, designed around high performance with no loss of suction. Lightweight and manoeuvrable across carpets and hard floors, featuring an easy steerable floor head with anti-twist technology. It cleans your entire home effortlessly. Best in test upright vacuum by Good Housekeeping Institutes. The next generation upright vacuum from Hoover.
At Vision Express, I'll step out feeling confident because they include breakage and loss protection with designer glasses.
Vision Express. Express your vision.
Help your kids get to grips with their cash with NatWest Rooster Money. They can save for what they want, manage their money, and even help out to earn extra cash. You'll get alerts and can easily top them up. Download the app and sign up for your Rooster card. First month free, then $1.99 a month. Search NatWest Rooster Money in your app store. NatWest. Tomorrow begins today.
Play the Great Big Lottery and you can help make more wins happen at Great Ormond Street Hospital. Like bringing fun to Rajveer's ward, discovering new treatments and helping children go home sooner. Just call 0800 472 5774 or search Gosh Lottery to start playing for just £1. There's up to £10,000 up for grabs in our annual Super Draw, plus a £1,000 jackpot every week, and many more great cash prizes. So call or go online now for a chance to win big prizes and make more wins happen.
When we win, I can't see my cars for shots of starlets' asses. It's enough to make the Pope weep.
All of us are racers, but make no mistake, if you get into one of my cars, you get in the win.
So what do you think?
There is no ashtray.
Are you a prima donna?
Straight from cinemas, Ferrari. Available now on Sky Cinema.
I have to have all the cards in my hand.
Well, half the cards are in my hand.
Oh, Queen Bee, you've buzzed too early again.
Welcome back to Blockbusters at a decisive part of the programme. Just to recap, our champion, Peter, has £225, plus a stereo radio cassette with auto-program search, no less. The two contenders for his title, Jonathan and Andrew, have £65 each. Now, they've each won a game. We're on the best of 3 right at the moment, so let's play the deciding game in Blockbusters. The board tells me that the letter to start with is V, so here comes the first question. What V is a strict vegetarian who eats no eggs? Yes, Peter.
Vegan.
Vegan is right. Well done. Your choice.
P, please.
B?
P, please.
P, sorry, yes. Here we go. What P was the American explorer who reached the North Pole in 1909? P-E-A-R-Y, Perry. We take another P. And it's this one. What P is a bench-like seat in a church? Yes, Peter?
Pew.
Pew, of course. Gives you another one. That's 2 whites. You want 2 more. Where are you going to go?
F, please.
F, at the bottom there. And Jonathan and Andrew have got to be quick to block this one. What F is a wall painting done on wet plaster? Yes, Jonathan?
Fresco.
Fresco is correct. Well blocked. The choice is yours.
N, please.
After some consultation, you go for N. N it is, and it's this question. What N in the Bible was the captain of the ark? Simple as that. Peter?
Noah.
Yes, it is Noah. Well done. And your choice.
S, please.
S? Right, here we go. What S was the group of women who, in the early part of the... Yes, Peter?
Suffragettes.
Yes, it is. Suffragettes. Well interrupted. Votes for women, and it gets you another choice.
R, please.
R, you're going to go for, right down there at the bottom, to make partial connection. Let's see. What are is a small, tasty red fruit or a rude noise made with the lips? Yes,
Raspberry.
Peter. Raspberry is correct. Well done, yes. Well, now, again, we've got that flashing white light, which means you've got 1 unit to go or 1 unit to be blocked by Jonathan and Andrew. What is it?
E, please.
It's going to be E. That's the connection right at the top left. This is the all-important question. What E was hurled into a lake at the death... Yes, Jonathan?
Excalibur.
Is correct. Well blocked. Excalibur. What's the next choice?
G, please.
G. Right at the top there, G. What G is made into Krugerrands and sovereigns? Yes, Andrew?
Gold.
Yes, gold it is. Well done. Yours, Andrew?
W, please.
W. What W is the name given to your hindmost molars? Peter?
Wisdom teeth.
Wisdom is right. Wisdom teeth, yes. Now where?
O, please.
O, you want? Right, here we go. What O is a red or yellow earth pigment? Peter?
Ochre.
Ochre is correct. And that's it. That's the connection. A connection I almost missed there. That was the connection from top to bottom, and it means that our reigning champion is still our reigning champion. Peter now has £260, as well as the prize he won in the first goal run. He's going to do another one in just a moment. But first of all, we've got to say goodbye to the 2 contestants, Jonathan and Andrew. They didn't do badly. £80 each is not bad. And not only that, of course, you both get the leather-bound dictionary, a Blockbuster dictionary, plus the Blockbuster sweatshirt. Thank you for being with us. Well, time for Peter now to go into the gold run. We all know what that means, don't we? Except that hidden, so far, is the prize he's going to get if he gets through the 3rd gold run in which he's taken part. So, Peter, all set to enter for the 3rd gold run?
Yes.
Let's do it right away. We look at the board first, and we see the initial letters here. Make up your own answers and see if they're correct. But what he's got to do is to make that gold connection across the board very quickly and simply like that in 5, or in a more complicated manner, perhaps, like that. The essential point, as we all know by this time, don't we, is that he's got to do it in 60 seconds. So, Peter, can I ask you for the 3rd time to enter the hotspot? All important, this, Peter. 60 seconds or less to make that gold connection, left to right. If you don't make the connection, you'll get £10, nonetheless, for each correct answer. And we time from the moment you give me those initial letters on the left. Which ones are they?
WS.
Author of Rob Roy.
Pass. ITT.
Dreadful first Tsar of Russia who killed his own son.
Ivan the Terrible.
Correct.
DC.
Bravery induced by drink.
Dutch Courage.
Correct.
GSOE.
What Barnum called his circus.
Greatest Show on Earth.
Correct.
KTB.
Cheerful slang meaning to die.
Kick the bucket.
Correct.
LM.
He pilots children across the road.
Lollipop Man.
Correct. That's the gold run. Well, he has really got into his stride now. That's Peter with his 3rd gold run, and it's an even bigger prize than the last one. Let's see what that prize is.
Well, they say travel broadens the mind, so how about this long weekend in Paris for 2 people with its guided tour of the city? The Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, the art galleries and museums can all be visited on this trip to one of Europe's most beautiful cities.
So, congratulations, Peter. What are you going to do with all this money you're collecting?
Think of something.
You haven't worked it out at all
No,
yet?
not yet.
You've got quite a lot of money stacked up, and you've got the prizes as well, of course, so you're doing very well. What we've got to do now is to find out who's going to be playing against Peter, because we're going to start a new round. So let's find out who the 2 new contestants are. Alison and Catherine, good evening to you both. Names, first of all. Alison, Catherine, what school?
Langley Grammar School.
In?
It's near Slough.
Both of you the same school, of course,
yes.
Obviously. Are your interests the same? Do you both go for music? Most of you girls seem to in this particular game.
Yes.
What particular types of music? You first, Alison. Are you a classical fiend or
I
or
like
pop?
classical, rock, pop, anything.
Broad tastes, eh? Is it right? I heard Little Bird tell me that you wanted to go to the moon. Do you want to go to the moon?
Yes.
What on earth for?
I don't know. I've just always wanted to get to the moon.
Right, well, that's you. That's moonwalking and music. And Catherine, music and what else? Sport?
Sport, yes.
General sport.
I enjoy playing sports.
Well, those are the two contestants. Worthy challengers, we think. They're up against a very good champion, but let us waste no further time and go into the first round of another game of Blockbusters. And the letter Y is blinking at me. Here we go with the first question of the first game of 3. Hands by the buzzers. What Y is a slow, deep breath taken when you're bored? That's quick from Catherine.
A yawn.
A yawn is right. That's a good start. Not too difficult, that one. Catherine, you go for the next one now.
P, please.
P, OK. I think Catherine's got some friends in the audience. What P goes before line, cleaner and dream? That's Catherine again.
Pipe.
Pipe is right. 2 in a row. Where next, girls?
M, please.
M for the next one. Got to watch them, Peter. Here we go. What M was married to Caroline Lamb, was a Victorian... Peter.
Lord Melbourne.
Melbourne is right. Well done. And it's your choice for the next go.
G, please.
G, to make that connection at the bottom of the board. What G start getting shot on August the 12th each... And that's Catherine.
Grouse.
Grouse is correct. Well done. Where do you want to go next?
L, please.
You'll go for?
L.
L, yes indeed. What L is made in the form of bobbin, pillow and needle? And it's Catherine again.
Lace.
Lace is correct. Well done. And that flashing blue light means, of course, that we've just got one block, one unit to fill to make that connection left to right, or perhaps that unit could get blocked by you, Peter. Which is it going to be? We're not going to tell you. We're going to leave it there for this week. It's nice to have had you with us. We wait for that suspenseful moment to see which of those units it's going to be, and all it remains for us to say in the studio is see you next week. Thank you for being with us. Join us again, won't you, on Blockbusters.
You've made us wait long enough. What's your final answer? Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge. It's time to open your ears to life as you've never heard it before.
As the stars get more spectacular, this spectacle grows. Well, here we go. What a strike!
This is dangerous.
She knows!
And she was everywhere.
Wow! Keep up with that.
Smashes the glass ceiling. It's what they do.
Come on, keep up.
Let us seize what should be ours. I love that part.
Who can step on the truth and avoid the porkies? Ross Kemp is our host for Bridge of Lies, weeknights at 7, new on Challenge.
Congratulations, number 3. You said cup of tea. That's the top answer. Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.